Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 83 of the Game and Talk podcast. And
There's
I
Kyle.
am focusing on Kyle because he decided to go walk away and be.
Look, listen, gamer.
You son of a bitch.
He needed G Fuel. He needed to get G Fuel.
Wow!
He needed to get his G Fuel. But, yeah,
There is.
yes, of course. But I do need to share this link so everyone knows to come watch us. But in the meantime, I'm your illustrious host, Joey Ferris, joined by Alan Plummer.
That's me. Rise up.
Kyle Campbell.
Hola.
And Chris Del Castillo.
It's a me.
It's a me, Christopher Del Castillo. Oh, Crimson Zixal's already in the chat. Man, oh man. Yo, what up, my guy? All right, I'm doing the pop.
Crimson, what's up?
Is this our very special Soldier Boy episode?
Oh, we didn't get to talk about that at all. We've been gone for a while.
Well, good. I didn't want to
I don't want to
talk
talk about him
it.
either. I'm just like, we're live, boys. I'm trying to put this up in the. Yeah.
We'll roast him in due time. In due time.
In due time, but
We'll pay for his sins. Just give it a second.
exactly.
It's a lot of stuff to unpack from the last 2 weeks.
Yes, but we're gonna focus on the new stuff that just happened today. Because boy, oh boy, I am a depressed little puppy.
We
I
just
know you
jumped
wanted
right
to
into
start
it.
off. Yeah, I know you wanted to start off.
Yes,
So
I did.
we'll go ahead and let you.
Okay. While I talk, can somebody share the video to Twitter while I do that?
I'm
Please.
sharing it on my Discord right now.
Your Discord, your piss.
I'll get it right now, sweetheart.
Oh, thank you so much. Okay, so I wake up at around 10 o'clock because that's how I roll in this town.
What a freaking
And 10 p.m., by the way, like 2 hours from now. And I wake up to all these notifications from all.
Hold on. I got a really quick question.
What's up?
What time were you playing Resident Evil 2 till?
I wasn't even up that late. I was up.
You
until
went to bed at like 1.
No, I was
Okay.
11.
Okay, I thought you were I thought you played till like maybe 6 a.m.
No,
That's why
here's
you woke up at 10.
No, I woke up. I usually wake up at 10 because I always go to bed with my girlfriend because she'll complain if I don't otherwise. And then she goes to bed at like 11:30, 11:45. And then she wakes up at like 7:30 to go to work, waking me up in the process. And then I go back to sleep and my sleep cycle repeats itself. But that's a completely useless story. What you need to know basis is I wake up and first thing I see actually is the group chat of our little thing, and then Kyle's tagging me in the thing, and I click that bitch right away. I'm just like, for one, my initial reaction was I'm not excited. I am fucking scared right now because the last time we had something that said development update from Nintendo, it was to say, oh, Zelda U's not coming out this year. So I'm just like, what the fuck is happening? Is Metroid Prime 4 canceled? What's going on? Yeah, that was like a legit fear of mine for like these past few months.
No,
I
the first like
hollered.
minute of that video, I had the same thought. I was like, it's donezo. It's gone.
That's what I said. I saw the title. Like, I didn't even see the chat. I just looked at the video and like I looked at my feed and it was just like update video regarding Metroid. I was like, oh no. And I looked straight at Joey.
Is this going the same way as Star Fox Racing?
Oh
no.
God, I hope
Just
Starbucks
shut
Racing
up
is going
about
that
that.
way. But then I watched the video.
Gosh.
My heart is pounding. It is pounding hard. Yes, it's going. Yup. And I'm just like, oh God, I'm breathing so heavily. I'm in bed, half naked.
I didn't need that picture.
Oh, okay.
I didn't need that image in my head.
You've seen it at E3. Don't complain. And and then of course the news comes from. I gasped with excitement when I saw Retro Studios logo, and then that excitement went away when they said, "Oh, we're starting from scratch." And I'm just like, this day, fuck this day.
You know what? They've done goof though. Like the anchor should be there, but also the sadness. But like, just keep in mind that they tried to go ahead and replicate the success of the Metroid Prime 1, 2, and 3, and they were like, "Oh, we don't need Retro Studios." And then Retro's like, "So you coming back, huh?"
No, it's
Nintendo couldn't do it themselves with their new form with Bandai.
Here's the thing, Alan. It was like that scene in It's Always Sunny where Danny DeVito's like, "Ha! So you come crawling back, you cheap sack of shit."
I was just watching that episode yesterday, and it's glorious, and it works perfectly.
It does. It works perfectly in that
It was
context.
a sign to come.
Yeah, and yes, bright side. Retro Studios is working on it. Everyone complains like, but Retro Studios isn't the same team they were when they were making Prime Trilogy. Boy, id Software wasn't the same company when they made Doom 2016, and it was still amazing. I'm just saying, leadership and core values, that's all you need. But on the fucking worst side of the
skill is pretty important too.
What was that?
I mean, skill is pretty important too.
Exactly. Have you played Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze?
Yeah, that's a platformer skill. We're talking completely different genre now. I'd love to see. I mean, I get what you're saying, and I agree. Like, I think in the long run, them being back at Retro, or the game being back in the hands of Retro, is a good thing. But I mean, we've talked about this on the podcast before. The way they've done launches before Retro has just not been helpful to Metroid at all. So I don't like how we talked about them launching too close to a Halo game. Like, that's just not a good idea. And who knows if that's going to still be the case now, but probably Halo 7.
Halo 7, yes. Halo Infinite 2, because they're just going to mess with us and do that stupid title thing. But
it's going to be Halo Infinite 2 Beyond.
But here's the thing also. The fact that Nintendo literally just... And for one, yeah, the transparency was great. I'm glad they actually just fucking said that, even though the news was awful. It's like when if a kid breaks his grandma's ashes and he tells his mom, "Oh, I broke the ashes, I'm sorry," and then the mom's like, "Oh, well, I value your transparency. You're not grounded." No, motherfucker, I'm still gonna get mad.
What scenario is this?
Based on real life, don't it? And I just read your comment, Alan. Fuck you. We need more soup. Joey won't stop talking, he says.
Soup is the trending word on the stream.
More fuel, less Joey.
Soup is the trending word on the stream, which means it's a good Christian stream. Let's keep the F-bombs down to a minimum.
Calling back, guys. The government's back. Soup is back. We're all happy.
I wish Alejandro was here because he posted on Twitter, Trump stopped the shutdown because Metroid Prime 4 got delayed.
He needed to grieve.
Because I need to grieve, man. Jeez. I did a video.
Yeah, here's the biggest thing, Joey. I know how much you love Metroid Prime.
I don't know if he loves. No,
I still tell people, like, when I introduce myself to some people, like, "Hi, I'm Alan. I was in a video once with Joey screaming bloody murder." 78
Alan's the one walking in the back, like.
I put my shirt up. I was just like,
but okay. As a fan, I know you were massively depressed. You were angry, but now that you've had, okay, you still am. I was gonna say, now that it's been like almost 10 hours. Have you accepted a bit more? You're hoping that it's going to be better. How do you feel? A little bit
more, but then I think about the crushing weight. Like when Zelda got delayed, I only had to wait like 2 more years, and even then, like a year and a half later, like a year and a few months later, we got to see footage for it. Metroid Prime, I don't know when we're gonna fucking see footage for it. I don't know, but at this point, that's also another point I want to bring up. Like Nintendo needs to, at this point, I know they like keep things close to their chest between like before 6 to 8 months before their games come out, but with Metroid, you gotta start changing the rules. Like,
let me bring something up before Alan wants to say something. I want to bring something really quick up, but this is not something new. We see a lot of companies really showing off games before anything. Let's say Final Fantasy VII remake. That thing was announced like. Yeah, but that announcement was like 3 years ago when Final Fantasy Versus 13 was announced, long before it became 15. We see these companies doing it all the time. I know it's to make us get excited, but it's also, I guess, a double-edged sword because look what happened now.
Yeah, that's the problem. Now that they've announced this shit too soon and they fucking know it, it's time to like keep us updated. Like
Joey, you said your F-bomb quota for the rest of the day.
Yeah, you're done. That was the E3 level of.
I might as well just stop talking forever.
At least until Metroid Prime 4 comes out.
All right, what did you want to say, Alan, before I cut you off?
On a business standpoint, I mean, you got to look at it. Like, they go and they announce a game 3 years in advance, and it's like, okay, on a business standpoint, investors now know what's coming up. Fan support is going crazy at the time, but eventually the fatigue comes in. But by the time the fatigue hits, like a year and a half later, like right now, we are like where we are at. Investors already gave the money the second they announced the JPEG of the logo.
It was a PNG.
It was a pung.
was a Punga. Oh, John's here. Yay, I love John.
I'm not supporting their decision at all to show the game at all. But you remember, wasn't that the E3 that kind of just sucked in general? Like that was their. I remember that one. They had what, Federation Force that they announced. Was it Federation Force they announced? Yeah, it was. Same time they announced Federation Force right after the Direct. That's what the E3 you were talking about is.
Yeah,
we're talking about a PNG image from a 20-minute ass program that they had to pull out of their butts 1 year.
Federation for no, that was 2015. What are we talking about?
Are you sure?
What 2017 was when they announced Prime 4.
I remember there was, oh no, it was Metroid 2 that they showed off like right
Metroid
after.
Samus Returns, and that was actually a good game. That was a very good game. I liked it a lot. But man, oh man, oh man, oh man, I am still.
Should companies stop showing stuff so early in development? Like, should we wait till they're further down, or should they just kind of announce it like they did Metroid Prime 4, even though it got, delayed indefinitely?
Well, now at this point,
for this one, bonus point too. If you could tell me when do you think is the perfect time in between a game and an announcement that it should be announced?
I think it's different for every game. I mean, a game like Metroid Prime 4, I think that hype of the reveal aided to. I don't want to say the Switch's success because there's so many other reasons why Switch has been successful.
Yeah,
but I do firmly believe that because it was announced at the time it was, there were more people like, oh, finally, like it's gonna happen. Because like in the West, Metroid doesn't sell really well, but in the West. Yeah, it does. Like, it's very popular over here.
Yes.
And so I think by them announcing that, even though it was super early and a lot of us feel like it's unfair, I think it was the smartest move if they were to keep on with the development. Like, if we were to find something out by now, I think the roadmap was right.
It was the perfect start to the roadmap, I think.
Yes.
I think what they should have done, Joey will completely 100% agree with me. They should have announced the game, say we're going to have like maybe a weekly or not weekly, like a monthly vlog or a blog of some sorts talking about the development of the game so that it doesn't keep people in.
That's never going to happen.
That's not.
They'll never do it.
That's too much work. That's
I get what you're saying though. Like let him.
But they went way too hard in the dark, and then this was one of those like, oh hey, we're just going to throw it out there because we need some sort of buzz in this E3. Otherwise, very boring. And there it was.
But the only people that really do that are not even indie companies, but Kickstarter companies, and they barely do it because it takes so much time, so much effort that they're gonna have to pull away from their team.
I just need them like the way Ubisoft's doing Beyond Good and Evil 2. They announced that the same year as Prime 4. They're keeping us updated every year, little tidbits.
Wait a second. Wait. 47 tweets, Joey?
I'm sure it's an exaggerated number.
I don't think it is.
Giving it from you. No, I don't think so. I think that's
Why that's creepy then if he decided to just count every tweet that I posted.
John, go again.
You can just type in a keyword and get the count.
John on the radio, he's our legit fact checker right now. Joey, you got a fact checker. We got a live fact checker. We got CNN on the comment section, making sure you're in line this time, mister.
In line.
Here's the only thing. I do hope that at least Nintendo will show off what this one could have been through like an art book or something like with Metroid Prime 4 when it eventually comes out, just to see what could have been.
Yeah,
they spent all that time.
I think
they spent all that time developing it.
I mean, it was definitely turning into Federation Force 2. Let's be real. I know the reception of that game. So
I think they're just gonna pretend like that thing, knowing
never
Nintendo.
Happened.
Yeah, they're gonna pretend like it never happened. They're just gonna be like, because I just heard recently, like we don't know who the original director of Devil May Cry 2 was at all before they got a new director.
Now, stop me if it sounds like a fool's dream, but like Smash Brothers, even though it's a huge game, they did something right when they did like the weekly like little things, even if it was just a screenshot or a character model or like a theme song or even just an SFX. Like they could do at least a monthly thing where it's like, here's a screenshot from this, or here's one of the guys that's working on it right now. He's hard at work,
Because it's like the worst part about waiting, especially for a Nintendo game, is they love to leave you in the dark. And that hurts even more than any wait combined. It's just knowing that I'm not even going to know about this game for at least the next 2 years. I'm not going to know what it looks like. I'm not going to know what it plays like. I'm not going to see a trailer for a long time. And this game is literally the only reason I'm still alive. Like,
Alan, run over to Joey's house and give him a hug right now.
I really wish that like he was right next door. I would just like run off like the Flash and just go over there and just
slap me. What?
Well, we'll have to wait and see what happens with MP4. We're probably not going to hear about it till at least 2020 now. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's next year. And then it's just like, and a lot of people are saying 2023, and I'm like, at that point, I don't think that's. I think that's too late.
Floating around on Twitter too. I want to know what your guys' take is on this, but the possibility of this being a PR stunt, like, because it's very reminiscent of Breath of the Wild, and look how well Breath of the Wild did. Do you think this is the plan all along?
No, but they saw like, oh, hey, this could be a good PR stunt, but they didn't make it that way. They said, okay, we need to tell people right now, like, we're scrapping the original project. They're going to have to wait a long-ass time. And, hey, Joey, fuck you, Joey. And, I reached my quota of F-bombs. Sorry.
No, I got two last things about this. One, Crimson Sexel brought up a really good point. So he said, or at best, late this year for a tease.
It's not going to happen.
I was going to say, would you expect a tease, or would you be happy with a tease knowing that it's only been around a year?
I'd be happy with anything. I just want to see this game that I've been waiting for.
Well, I can imagine to please fans, they will show off like a design for Samus at the end of the year. Because by that time, they should have at least the models done.
They should have at least the models done and maybe one environment. Have it like do the lighting effect and basically do it like the Zelda did for the Wii U. Like
they won't be able to do that within, let's say,
not a whole thing, but just like have the model, have the camera wrap around the model and make it look like it's something cinematic.
No, but this is Nintendo though. They want it to be perfect. So if the lighting's not perfect or anything, they're not going to do it. With a screenshot, they can touch it up and then they're good. Because that's how Nintendo is, unfortunately.
Yeah. And I can't think like they're starting completely from scratch. Maybe they are using assets from the original.
They're definitely reusing assets. I feel like that's a given.
Yes, of course.
There's no way that Nintendo being Nintendo,
unless a completely new art style. Like again, what if it was Federation Force 2? Like,
swear to God, you bring that up again, and
I'm just being a realist.
Joey has an F word quota. You have the F word quota now too.
Federation Force.
Got him. Also, John on the radio says, even though Prime 4 is a couple years away, we still have many games coming in the rest of 2019. And to that, I say, none of those games hold a candle to Prime 4, in my opinion. Like, from now on, every good game I play is just going to be like, this is good, but it's not Prime 4. I don't care.
Here's Pokemon RPG. It looks going to be the most amazing game. Joey's
Why is Alan zoomed in?
Does it? Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
I'm going to be playing Doom Eternal, like my most hyped game of this year, and be like, if only this was Metroid. If only it could be the same exact game, just with Prime 4.
Joey's gonna be playing Kingdom Hearts 3. Why this isn't as good as Metroid Prime 4?
Exactly. Well, I haven't even been waiting
for
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Prime 4 is bad? Army said, "What if Prime 4 is bad?" Joey, what will happen if Prime 4 is bad?
On the spot.
You will find me in the bathtub with slit wrists.
You just get the Spider-Man from Spider-Verse gif of him in the shower with a pizza.
I forgot he had a pizza in that scene.
I've seen the movie 3 times now. I know everything shot for shot.
Joey already has like the script written for his Metroid Prime 4 review, but now he has to have a secondary one now because of this alternate universe that the game actually starts.
It's like
he already has the story on lock, and then he has to make one in case it's bad.
Yeah, script. It's like memes if Metroid Prime 4 is good, memes if it's bad. But memes if banjo, memes if no banjo. For the Xbox
right.
inside Xbox. All right, let's move on. Let's move this bitch on to, speaking of Kingdom Hearts, Kingdom Hearts news. Yay, that game's finally coming out.
Yay, it comes out on Tuesday. But bad news for anybody who probably pre-ordered it at GameStop for the limited edition Pro. They're getting canceled.
Did you get yours canceled yet?
Luckily, I have not gotten an email confirming or denying. So I'm on the fence. I'm waiting to get that it's shipped confirmation. But if they cancel, may I rain down hell on GameStop.
I'm gonna have to go visit their gravestone after this.
But I mean, that's their waiting. Sorry, but they're waiting 4 days before it comes out. Hey guys, we oversold. We're canceling your pre-orders. Here's $25 in credit.
Yo, did they really do that?
They did.
Do they
really
give credit? I never thought they'd even give credit. I thought they'd give you like a buy 50 get one free or something.
Nope. Gotta love them.
Because they know they're already getting hell for it. Reddit's gone ablaze, Twitter's gone ablaze, every website but us, because we've all been busy, has covered it. It's just really bad right now. Huh?
Class action lawsuit, anybody? Just get all the people together, just everybody with their keyblades, and just go once at GameStop, be like, no! And then they get your money back. I don't know.
I'm just waiting to see what happens, because how many of those people were actually scalpers, let's say? Did GameStop actually do their due diligence and find out who ordered multiples and cancel them? Probably not, because it's GameStop. If they did, more power to them, because most of those guys might have been guys who...
you said did there.
Yeah, more power, because, some of these guys... if you go on eBay, they're going for like $800. Find the guy who's selling that thing. Cancel their pre-order. Then that's fine. But, there's a lot of fans that I have seen. There are fans who, I bought this for my daughter, or you know what? I've been waiting for this since it was announced back at E3. You guys knew how excited I was. Freaking when they announced the deluxe edition, I was like in the room ordering it right there.
While I was talking to you, yeah.
And even Kyle was like thinking about it for a while. But it's just like, why are you waiting 4 days? If you knew you weren't getting enough, you would have known weeks ago.
Well, there's a good reason why GameStop might not be existing for them in a few years anyway, with all this crappy business that they've been doing recently.
You know what? Yeah, as much as people like to say, I don't think GameStop's going anywhere for at least another decade.
They're going to size down at the very least. I know that.
One next month they're supposed to be announcing that there's going to be somebody buying them.
Yeah, merger. They're going to just get sucked up by another company, and then they're probably going to drop I'd say 20% of it, and probably stores.
And that company is going to be EA.
Oh, God.
Not the key to get in the door?
I love the silence that just crept.
We were all just like, shut up.
Not my game.
Just going to consume them. It's going to be EA stop.
That's a really good changing point right there for the conversation, because EA has canceled a Star Wars game.
Oh, God.
Yay! Yay!
Joey's Metroid Prime 4 is my Star Wars right now on Twitter.
Oh, sorry.
It's
already bad enough the first time.
Open world game by Uncharted people? Like, come on, man. That would have been amazing.
Amy Hennig working on it, then cancel that, or change it so it's a... I forgot what do they call it, but even though it was a live service, whatever they were calling it.
It was something like that. They were like, single player experiences are not viable anymore, guys.
And then we had God of War and Spider-Man.
Did you guys see that? There's like this picture that came around where it was like Star Wars games made by
Kyle shared that this morning.
I saw it like a day or two ago, and I
saw that like maybe as soon as they announced it.
In the 6 years that it was available to multiple people, the game, like, there was like a handful of games, like dozens of games for Star Wars, and they were all pretty dang good.
Well, you know what the funny part was?
What?
All those more than half of those companies are now owned by EA.
Yep. That's absolutely.
And more than half of those companies will get shut down in the next few years.
DICE, freaking BioWare, just so many of those games.
Respawn.
So yep.
Respawn is going to come out with Titanfall 3, and then they're going to get shut down. I know it.
Yo, leave a sick like in the video down below. I really want to make an Anthem video, being like, what you need to know before Anthem drops, and then just talk about EA's garbage.
First, you need to know this is the Anthem, and then throw your hands
up.
You gotta remember what two letters are an Anthem: E and A. You know what else is EA? Eats ass.
Hey, what's wrong with eating ass?
A lot.
A lot.
You'll get an eye infection. But anything else? We were talking about Kingdom Hearts, right? But that game's coming out, so that's going to be fun. I'm happy for those people, and I'm going through the same journey that they went through.
The 10+ years wait.
What
from the second game.
What
horseshit. God damn.
You know what? I'll have the review done as soon as the game's out.
But at least those guys had games in between.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, you had a game in between. You had 2 games in between. Only one of them was good.
I hope you die in fire.
Hey, you're not counting
no.
hunters, though.
I'm not counting
The
what?
liberal is offended by facts. Oh no.
Goddamn. No, I'm laughing
Shit out
because
my G Fuel.
there's this comment. There's this comment I need to review. It's from John on the radio, and he says, "Wink, wink. Depends on the ass." Show. All right, we're not hiding that comment.
Wait, sorry. There's 3 games if you
I
count
don't
one
want
fan
this
game.
in the chat
Right,
anymore.
Go play A2M, Joey. Go play A2M.
A2MR, you mean?
Yes.
But yes, Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out. So, Kyle,
Yes.
how was your weekend?
My weekend was great. I was in San Antonio, Texas at
Woo!
PAX South. It was wonderful.
That was
It
a
was a
very
good time.
exciting.
There you go. I like
Yeah.
your shirt, by the way. I didn't realize it until now.
Got to play a lot of good games. Played Jump Force like at least like 20 times, and that's not even an exaggeration. On Sunday, the line was super short, so I just like hopped right back in, and then eventually it got to the point where people were leaving the convention, but the booth was still open. So there was a girl that was manning the booth, and we just kept playing over and over. And I was like, "This is great."
Mhm.
Who
A lot of
did you
people were
play
talking.
as? Who did you enjoy?
So it was pretty much the same build, except it had a few of the Yu Yu Hakusho characters and the Bleach characters added.
And I
So
saw they had Hunter x Hunter characters too in the build.
yeah, Gon was in it.
Oh,
You mean Hunter X Hunter?
No, it's Hunter x Hunter.
I know, I'm
Yeah,
kidding.
Joey, if you don't know anime, shut the heck up.
Oh,
Burn,
God,
Joey's been wondering what your hat meant the whole time, probably.
Oh yeah, you probably don't
Let me
even
see
know what this is.
You don't know the realness of it, Joey.
No, I don't.
Anyways, so I played that a lot. Ooh, and I played Days Gone, which admittedly I was not looking forward to before this, but man, that E3 demo changed my mind on it completely. Something about that feeling that I got when I was running away from the like maybe about 10 or 15 zombies, or sorry, what do they call them? Freakers in this game.
Yeah.
As I was running away, and then
Freaked it.
I like turn around to shoot them, and there's at least 100 now. I'm like, where did this horde come from? And it was just this feeling of panic that I haven't felt since like early Left 4 Dead days. It's just like, oh, it was pretty good.
This feeling of panic I haven't felt since the middle school gym locker.
Hey, you told me you'd never tell anyone about that.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you forgot. Okay. We pinky swore on it. I am such a traitor. But yeah, that's kind of a lot of people have been turning around on this game pretty much because I remember when it was first announced, I saw the demo. I even saw the demo the next E3, and I'm just like, this looks basic as hell. Like,
Yeah, it did. I mean, and to an extent, it still kind of does. Like, I'm not gonna skirt that fact, but at the same time, it's like if it's basic but well done, I think there's credit to that. You know, even if it is basic, it's something that's tried and true at this point. People love their zombie games.
Yeah, and apparently those aren't technically zombies, they're saying, because they have to. It's just like they have to eat and drink to survive. They need shelter. All that stuff. They're basically the dudes from I Am Legend.
Yeah, no, they very much are I Am Legend-esque. They even have like different ones that could run fast, and there's some. One thing that really put me off, there's children zombies, and I'm not a fan of that, to be honest.
Is it gross?
I just don't like the demonizing of children when it comes to like horror movies or games, and it is really way too far for me.
Oh man, you're gonna love the Attack on Titan Japanese movie. They had baby titans.
That's different. It's
still freaking creepy, Kyle.
No, it's
I
creepy,
caught myself.
But you get what I'm saying? Like, it's like there's some things that just like don't need to be done, and I don't know. Shooting a child with a shotgun was not for me. So,
well, you see, I was thinking when you said there's some things that doesn't need to be done, and I said your scientists were so preoccupied with whether or not they could, they didn't stop to think if they should.
yeah, exactly.
That old kit and caboodle.
But overall, the game itself was a lot of fun. It was great. But yeah, let's see, what else did I play there? I played Ace Combat, and I was the settings they had it on was atrocious, and I didn't get to play again.
Oh,
but
dang.
yeah, the flight controls are horrible. Give as much crap as you want to Battlefront 2, but the flying in that game is beautiful.
Yeah, which is funny because I always hated Dice's flying in Battlefield, and then it works fine in Battlefront 1 and 2. So
yeah, so they did a great job with that, and I feel from what I hear, the main control scheme for Ace Combat 7 is more close to that, where you have
it's just a JPEG of a dog. They used just a JPEG of a dog for one of the cutscenes.
Wait, what? What are we talking about?
Oh, okay. So there is a streamer, Patrick from what was it? Super Best Friends. He was playing the game and he got to a bit with a cutscene. Yeah, Ace Combat 7.
Okay.
He got to the scene where like there's like two characters talking to each other, and they were normal like rendered characters, but then there's a dog next to him, and it's literally just a PNG of a dog. And it's not even like 3D or anything. It's literally just a flat JPEG that's like just there to like occupy space.
Goccupy
space.
See, all right.
Person knows about Pat.
So, Kyle, anything else you play?
Let's see.
Any indie games?
Resident Evil was indie game wise a ton.
Awesome.
Believe it or not, I finally got my hands on Ashen, which like I know it's on Game Pass now and everything, so I'm definitely gonna start doing that. Let's see. I have a list. Oh, indie game, not video game, but it was a board game that we just fell in love with. That's the beauty about packages. That's tabletop and video game. So there's just a very good variety. But let's see. I finally got to play Divinity, is what it's called. Wasn't a fan. We didn't really care.
Original Sin, or
Original Sin. Didn't
it's
really
the original Sin.
It was like Diablo if Diablo was done by 5-year-olds.
Damn, that's already Diablo. So
yeah, I've never cared for Diablo too much. So
oh my god, I bought Diablo for Switch, Diablo 3, and I sold it because I couldn't get into it at all. This is not my game.
I think of other indie games. Soul, that was one of the PAX Rising games. So small team, even small by indie standards. That was good. But Tiny Build's booth was kind of lackluster this year. There was just so much dedicated to Secret Neighbor, and I'm not a fan of that game. So Devolver's really had nothing new either. So
damn.
On that side, it was just like kind of lackluster with Devolver and Tiny Build, which usually like you can really count on those two for PAX games.
You're only jaded because of E3. Don't lie.
No, I no, it's totally true. The whole time, so I was roaming around with my brother, and I would be like, "Oh yeah, I already played that at E3." He's like, "Will you shut up?"
But you brought up Resident Evil 2 real quick, and that was I saw the booth of that, and I'm like, "That's impressive. I liked it."
It's just it was the E3 booth.
They normally just do that. They do that for like WonderCon. They've done it before. They kind of like just redo it. So they brought the actors. Did they bring the actors again?
No, they didn't have. I think PAX actually has a policy against like actors like that.
Okay, so they just had the police car and gate.
Yeah, they did have someone in the car. They did have that.
That was fun. That scared the absolute hell out of me.
Yeah, that was a good time.
I have the picture. I think you took the picture of me, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you took the picture of me, and I looked at back of the picture. I still have it on my phone, and I looked at it, and I just looked at the sheer terror in my face because you caught it at the exact moment that the dude like genuinely spooked me, and I like jumped, and I had the goofy like staring at nothing face that I usually have all the time, and I was like, "That's a genuine photo."
Yep,
it's genuine.
Oh, I spent 2 hours in line for pop figures. That was fun.
Yes,
thank you.
Those pops went up. I'm just saying that, my guy. You caught all of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They're going for like crazy money, but they also announced that they're doing a video game expo in like a month from here, and they're gonna have the pops again.
Jeez. Yeah, they at first they were like, okay, only one per customer, pretty standard, and then the last day they were going to try and get rid of the entire stock for the convention. So that's why I mostly waited for the last day.
Yeah. So if you somehow anybody has an exclusive Jiren or Sasuke or Todoroki,
kick him off.
Yeah.
All right,
get him off the record. No, but if you have any of those are worth around anywhere between 60 to 100 right now.
I only want it if it looks like the Sasuke meme. I love how that was just good.
Wait, hold on. Let me try to make one real quick. Hey, Kyle was like right there at the exact spots.
You gotta like Kyle. You gotta like put your neck right there. Yeah, there you go. I'm the one getting choked by 3 different hands. But Well, today's podcast is a little shorter, but before we go, I do want to talk about Resident Evil 2, since at least 2 of us have been playing it.
One's about to, I think, right after this.
Yes,
You know
I need to deactivate my
Well, after
primary
you work
key.
on that video, sorry.
No, it's fine. I don't got any problem with that. Home skillet.
And you're going to be streaming it this weekend, aren't you?
I'm trying, dude. I was so upset because I was trying to stream it earlier, and I'm trying to get the hodgepodge to work. So when I get that working,
How do you not get the hodgepodge to work? It's so easy.
I'm a monkey brain. I don't know.
Your
I got
entitlement is
I
very
got donkey
large.
brains, man.
You literally just plug the thing into the TV and the game console, and
Well,
you
it
put a
doesn't.
USB
Okay, you
stick
know what? I'm
in
not
there.
gonna do technical support with you, Joey, on the podcast. I'll
I
ask
can
you
try turning it
after.
off and on again.
No, but I'm gonna stream it probably starting this week. Is gonna be the beginning of.
Oh, if you're trying to stream with the hodgepodge, just give up.
Yeah, I'm gonna stream probably just using the PlayStation.
That thing is only meant for recording.
Yeah, I agree. So starting this week, I'm going to be recording not recording, but streaming every week. So that should be fun. New games every week. Not Kingdom Hearts though. I can't do that. God knows
Yeah.
I don't have the patience.
Yeah. Oh well. I'm not. I thought about doing it for my channel just because I thought it'd be funny for a guy like me who doesn't know anything about Kingdom Hearts to talk about the game.
Did you realize how offensive it is to a lot of people? Apparently.
Yeah. Did people got triggered from James Rolfe's video, right?
Yeah,
Kingdom Hearts-
a lot of people felt betrayed
Oh
by
my
James.
God, that's fucking terrible.
Wait, I don't know the story.
I don't want to
So-
hear it. If there are any kind of spoilers, I don't
There's
want
no
to.
spoilers.
No, it's not a
Doesn't
spoiler. It's Cinemassacre. Angry video game.
Oh,
nerd.
okay, yeah, sorry. I wasn't paying attention, but I heard that video. I wasn't gonna watch it until after I played Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. But a lot of people are mad at him because they're all like, you're not informed on Kingdom Hearts. You're not the biggest fan. You don't know anything about the series, yet you made a video uninformed, which is totally understandable. But at the same time, it's content, whether or not you care about it or not.
Yeah, it's just like, well, it's hard not to. If you're trying to talk about anything except Kingdom Hearts 3 that week, give up. Like, honestly.
Agreed.
That's why I'm like, what do I even come up with on Ferris Wheel Productions that week? Do I even come out with anything?
Elmo's challenge on PS1. It's Elmo learns 1, 2, 3.
Just do Mario with numbers early years. That's all.
Well, I
you need to do.
was going to come out with a video about why Call of Duty Ghosts is the fucking worst Call of Duty ever, but I was going to come out with that tomorrow, but then Prime 4 happened, and I'm just like, what's the point of coming out with a video about a 5-year-old game?
Are you jumping out the window for this video?
There's a game you should do that'll get you a lot of hits.
What is?
Mario's Time Machine. That'll get you so many hits.
What is this? I've never
Are you
heard.
sure about that?
You've
Are
never
you-
heard of that?
No,
Mario's Time Machine for the Super Nintendo?
I've freaked out.
I know about the one where Luigi goes around the world.
Mario's Missing?
Yes, that
I
one.
know that one.
I know that one.
Do I? I should have it, actually. We keep talking while I look for it quick.
So yada 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 yada. I hate Chris so much. Chris is the worst, and his
I'm
headphones.
still
so-
listening, you son
God
of a bitch.
damn it! You and your
So
Sorry.
Joey, Q&A time for you, my friend. So you say that you're going to be making videos once a week. You're going to try to at least make one once a week.
Yes, I am.
That's
I'm
very
very
interesting. And do you have the comedic talent for that?
No. Thank you for asking.
Ruthless.
That's why I'm focusing a little less on humor, except for big games, and more on like analytics, but like throwing some comedy in there for a bit to keep things interesting. It's a weird thing I'm trying to do here, but I really don't want that channel to die. And it's just like, I like working on Commonwealth Realm, but it's like it doesn't feel like it's my identity that I'm giving when I put my videos out there on Commonwealth Realm, which is why I want Ferris Wheel to be my own personal outlet.
Now, why would you say something so controversial
Yet so
yet so brave?
You're so waiting to
You
say
had
that. You were waiting to say that.
Oh, you know it, buddy. If there's anything that's keeping me tethered to this mortal realm is shit memes.
Fight memes, of course. But yes, I'm gonna try and do that. It's gonna be fun. But if I don't make one week, fine by me. I'm just trying to the best way to keep getting subscribers and viewers is
Keep
to
the hustle going. That's
gotta
You know what? I
that
was getting.
hustle.
What if Conrad was watching? I don't know. It's good to see you, Conrad. We'll see you in June, actually in April, because you're apparently going to be living right next door to me for 2 months or something. So
Conrad's fine. I like doing shit for him. It's fine.
I love Conrad. He's a sweetheart.
He's a sweetie. But yeah.
What was I saying?
Where's that meme from E3? I need.
Oh, that's such a good one. Kyle brought up a real good point because I was really mad yesterday. I was like really steaming. Specifically because I was making art and yet I lost followers for posting things, which I thought was the most backwards thing.
It is ass backwards, yeah.
And it's the same thing for video content. I think video content producing is even worse because like I spent a lot of time in drawing, but this is a lot of effort being put into a video more than anything. It's a large piece of media, very disposable. That people just don't look at. People don't even look at the video, even if the thumbnail doesn't look good. If the thumbnail doesn't look good, it doesn't care if the movie or the video could be Kubrick style, like Kubrick level good. They won't watch it.
Kubrick, get your thumbnail game up, man.
You're acting like you're only buried in the ground. You dingus.
What?
But, what I'm saying is, that's why Alejandro makes my thumbnails now.
I love,
Oh yeah, he does great
thumbnails. Those are crispy thumbnails, my friend.
And today, when I came out with that Metroid Prime 4 My Thoughts video, I'm thinking, maybe I should make more videos like this one too.
I'm excited.
I love that format. Like that's very much your style, where you shine the most, I think.
Yo, shout out to my buddy Ferris Wheel Productions, though, guys. If you haven't seen his channel yet, he's an up and coming YouTuber.
I'll put the link
not too long ago, but okay, whatever.
He was number 47 trending on YouTube once.
Oh, by the way,
really?
no, I wasn't.
No, he wishes.
Okay, so I don't have Mario's Time Machine, but I do have the Mario's Missing.
Oh, so you're saying it doesn't exist? Gotcha.
And I have the Mario's Early Years Fun with Numbers.
Oh wow, that's one that I haven't seen before.
So Charles Martinet's first game is Mario. Wasn't it Mario Teaches Typing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun fact, internet fun fact for you guys. He just won a Guinness World Record for most video game character voices.
For now, wait until Roger Craig Smith catches up to him in like 10 years.
Well, it's the record more specifically was most times voicing a single video game character.
Yeah.
Wait until Roger Craig Smith catches up in around 10 years.
Boy,
he's not in the movie, so it doesn't count.
Exactly.
Yep, there he goes.
We got my boy.
There goes my heroes.
The guy who plays Sonic is my boy John Raffio. So that's
Is it really? I forgot about that.
Yep, John Raffio.
Okay, look at. If he doesn't say we're past cool,
I don't
0 out of 10.
Yeah.
0 out of 10. Roger Ebert, they're rolling over in their graves.
Chili dogs and way past cool. If you don't say that in your Sonic game or movie, you have no right being in it.
You're too slow.
If any of those are not in there, then that's no good.
If there's a fart joke in there, I'm walking out.
That's the end of the movie. The last 30 seconds of the movie, he's like, I caught you, Eggman. Eggman falls over, makes a fart sound, and then the credits start rolling with the Star Wars style of the music and everything.
Right now.
I want this to happen so bad. The writer of the Sonic movie, who I've been following since like 2014, yeah, this movie's been in development for a long time. He's just like, you guys need to calm down about the design of Sonic. Like, seriously, it'll be fine. And I'm like, it's almost like it's your job to say that.
I'm worried about Eggman. Because, like, what is Eggman going to look like? Like, what, you know what I mean? Like, even the fan, like, huh?
Haven't we seen Eggman?
No, not yet.
We've only seen like images with like Jim Carrey wearing certain things,
like the fake ones so far. Like there's the one where he's in like disguise, but like looking like a fisherman looking guy, like chubby.
That wasn't him. They confirmed like that's another actor. That
interesting.
Wasn't Jim
he looks a lot like Jim Carrey. That's interesting.
That's why people. Well, it's like when you cover yourself in all kinds of hair, and you're a white guy, you look like every other white guy. I know this from experience.
Do you want the mustache for Eggman to be over-exaggerated or realistic?
That's a very tough question. You're asking all the hard questions today, Alan. I don't know.
I'm a very famous reporter. CNN is looking to hire me, but I might go to Breitbart Who knows?
Who knows? That's quite the contrast. Oh my
The geopolitical climate really needs somebody like me to shake things up. So I'm going in there and I'm asking the hard questions. Why don't you like Sonic's hairy legs? Are you afraid of his big hairy dongle? And
yes, I'm very. He looks anatomically correct.
Why'd you have to say dongle?
Well, I was about to say, and what do you guys think about the possibility of Eggman's Pangus?
I think that it's very likely to get him an Oscar. A gold
Where does this podcast go?
I don't know. We should leave before it goes places before it goes straight to hell and we've opened the gates. But thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Game and Talk here on NukeTheFridge.com, Nuke the Fridge Gaming, all that good stuff. So be sure to follow us on those stuff at Nuke
What's
the Fridge.
What's with that head shake you're doing like multiple times?
So happy that I can't play Metroid Prime 4 until I'm 30.
So go play Resident Evil 2.
I might. I will tonight. I've been playing it. It's pretty good.
Slightly pacified.
I'm just hold on. So many head movements. But let us know, Chris, where can we find you?
You can find me on social media at Nuke the Chris. And let's see, I pretty much moved all my video stuff straight to Nuke the Fridge Gaming, so you'll find all of our videos there too, pretty much.
Kyle, where can we find you?
You can find me on all social media platforms, including my own very, very own YouTube channel, Super Gaming. I have content coming tomorrow, so it'll be a real good time.
I can't wait. Alan, where can we find you?
Find me, Bill Nye the Thick Thighs guy on Twitter at Alonzo Mega. I'm doing a lot of drawings again. The reason why I said the thick thighs is because I've been doing lewds.
Dude, yes, give us the lewds.
The oo-woo and the oh-whoa is coming. I'm not saying what it is just yet because I don't even know what it is just yet, but just know that there's an anime podcast thing coming.
Okay. All right.
Hey.
And you can find me, I guess, at on social media at Ferris Wheel Pro, and you can find us on YouTube at Nuke the Fridge Gaming. But I have also Commonwealth Realm and Ferris Wheel Productions, so subscribe to both of those things, please. I'm a starving artist. Help me. But thank you guys so much for watching. This has been episode 83 of the Game and Talk podcast. We will see you guys, I would say, next week, but who knows? Just who knows? I fucking hate you two so much.
Do you prefer this? Is this what makes you happy, Ferris?
But